If it's money you're after, you got the wrong guy. It's a mistake.
It's no mistake, Joe.
In Judgment Day, it was fulfilling as an actor because on a couple of different levels. Number one, really got to do a lot of work. Number two, more importantly, it just kind of showed that the production company and the writers had some faith in me, that I could handle it and that I could be there at the center, tell the story and make it work.
But you admit you interfered.
I admit I loved her. I admit I am a human being. If you want me to apologize for that, you can all go to hell.
You know, there was a lot of flashbacks in it, and so it really reveals sort of the relationship where it started with McLeod and through all these various permutations and the good things that happen and bad things that happen. And in this, I really have to confront that I have to deal with the consequences, that I have really made a mess out of things in terms of having stepped across that line, but for what I feel were valid and important reasons.
I knew the deal when I signed on. I knew the risks if I broke the rules.
Joe, they're gonna put a bullet in your head tomorrow. Then you won't be coming back.
I'm guilty, McLeod.
Of what?
I believed in that oath I took. I lived half my life by it.
Oh, you're as bad as they are.
I'm a watcher.
Joe, they're gonna kill you. They've made up their minds.
So have
I think it's actually much tougher for the director than it is for us, because once you've done half a dozen shows, you're pretty secure about how it all works. And a director can come in with a vision of how to make that show his own, to give it a style, and be completely helpless because you're in there just doing your shtick. You know, Adrian's doing his stuff, Stan's doing his, Lizzie's doing hers, and we have this dynamic already. It's actually tough as a director to come in and do one episode and shine in any way, which is, of course, what the director is interested in doing.
Not only did you betray us, you underestimated us. What's the matter? Nothing to say?
Had a good time shooting the show because Gerard Hamlin, who was who directed the episode, shot it in a very filmic, sort of European filmic way. It really didn't look like ordinary television, and in lots and lots of places. And it was fun to use that, the off-kilter, the skewed, the dreamlike world, or all of a sudden dealing with all this reality in this very sort of surreal atmosphere. But Gerard took the time to spend time with me and really talk about the script and talk about the character and the faith that he showed in me as well, and just the respect he gave me as an actor, I think helped pull out some more stuff performance-wise and in places I might not have gone without the sort of support that that they gave me on that in that situation.
You see that rule book, it looks a lot different out in the street than it does down here.
So you made up your own rules. And now you will suffer the penalty prescribed in our code, which is...
They're gonna blow my brains out tomorrow. Tradition. You gotta love it.
We've got to stop meeting like this. People will talk.
I thought you said you didn't know where he was being held.
I didn't. I managed a little research, okay? How did you find out?
I wanted there to be a difference between Mythos and Adam. I thought Adam was a kind of a bookish, a very, very soft, very gentle, almost a nerdy sort of character, and you know, I look at that episode and actually he was ever so slightly camp as well.
They've shut the library in Paris and moved everything here.
Come back next week.
Next week? This is urgent.
There was quite a different feel to him.
If I lose Mythos because of this, it'll be on your head.
The assignment's been around for 5,000 years. Another week won't kill you.
bloody bureaucrat!
As an actor, it's about, to me, it's, once again, it's about that, the immediacy of the emotion and my communication of what my feelings and what I'm trying to express to McLeod or to the judges or to the tribunal or to my old friend Jesse. It's about that moment. It's not about all this for me, you know. And it's great in the long run when you get the great looks of picture, you know, and that's why I'm on this side of the camera, because I don't have that same vision. For me, it is about that moment. And so I don't mind working that way. In Judgment Day, in fact, I enjoyed working that way, that we were able to, like, really get to the nitty-gritty and stay with it and be right there and be focused and look you in the eye and say what you needed to say.
Jack, say hello to Shirley and the girls for me. I don't blame you, buddy. I wouldn't want to watch this either.
In the Judgment Day episode, there is a point where McLeod and Joe are both being tried by a group of watchers for their lives, for treason of speaking to each other. And Mythos has this idea of how to get them out, how to plead their case in front of the jury. And because there was quite a distinction between Mythos and Adam, it gave me something that I could play that sort of gelled with the idea of, he wouldn't go in there with all guns blazing and try and beat people up and rescue his two buddies. He would be subtler and smarter about it. And he gives this impassioned speech about how so much knowledge will be lost if you don't let people like Joe go with their heart. And
What histories we might now know if we didn't force men like him and Joe Dawson to hide what they have learned. And how many others? How much more knowledge has been lost to us? I say, let friendship thrive.
it's actually a really nice moment, and it's totally useless because they convict them anyway, and they take him out there and they put the gun against Joe's head, and then the real bad guy mows them all down.